We're going to talk about ads on Twitch. I have a lot to say about this. I've said a lot about this in the past with pre-rolls. Instead of making any of the improvements that I have yelled about in the past, they have just made things worse. Twitch is testing a new feature, which I will show you guys here on my screen. Twitch is testing out a feature where they are going to be rolling automatic mid-roll ads for some viewers. These ads will directly support the creator and won't run if the viewer has had an ad break in that channel recently. Your feedback is welcome to help shape this feature, which is like a very weird word. It makes it sound like it's like a cool feature. Like, I like how you go straight for a quoting feature because that's a very weird way to put it. Also, these ads will directly support the creator. I love this language because it kind of makes it sound like it's like a benefit to the streamers, whereas streamers get a very, very small cut of ads. It's for them. It's to benefit them. But I like how they kind of twist it to make it like seem like it's just all for the streamer, which is in reality, it's such a small amount. Like, I don't know what the exact split is between Twitch getting their cut and streamers getting their cut of the ads. But I will say that the default split for subs is 50-50. And, you know, the amount of revenue that streamers get from ads is so very, very small. So I don't know what the split is exactly, but it's not great. It's not good. It's not something that streamers have ever felt encouraged to do to make money off of. So this sucks for a lot of reasons. First of all, there was a lot of outcry, and not to say that I started the pre-roll ad discussion, but I feel like it became more talked about. Like, I definitely was like one of the first people to start complaining about pre-rolls, because the fact is that those forced ads are such a negative user experience with very little benefit to most streamers. There have been I have suggested better alternatives to rolling the forced pre-rolls, and Twitch actually came up with a pretty decent alternative where they said, okay, if you run ads during your stream, we'll get rid of pre-rolls. The problem with what they did was it wasn't good enough. Like, it was like you have to run 3 minutes of ads an hour to get rid of pre-rolls, which really doesn't make any sense when you think about it, because you're basically saying that viewers can watch one 30-second ad one time, or all of your viewers have to watch 3 minutes of ads every hour. It didn't make any sense. It was a cool idea, a cool alternative. It's still something that you can still do. They didn't get rid of it, but I haven't really seen anyone take advantage of it that much, because it's just still like the ratio is off. Right? The ratio is off. And I think if they made some adjustments to that, I think that could be a very viable alternative to removing pre-rolls. It could also become a very viable alternative to removing mid-rolls as well, if they adjusted that ratio. The problem is the way that they're doing this is, instead of like trying to work with streamers to make ads good for both sides, they're just being like, we need to fill more ads. Here you go. We're going to start injecting every stream with ads, mid-rolls all the time, which is such a dangerous thing, because I don't know if you guys know this, but Twitch is only successful because of the creators that exist on the platform. Like, Twitch can't just ignore their creators. You're just gonna create a hostile environment. Like, do you want to go down the route of YouTube and like have an environment where the creators are just like they just hate YouTube? They hate YouTube. And it's like, do you really want to go that way? Was that where we're going right now? Yeah, so the thing is, they don't provide any information about when they're happening, how long the ads are, what they're advertising. You know, streamers already don't have a lot of control over the ads. Like, we don't know what's being played over top of our stuff. Like, there could be ads for alcohol or M-rated games, and you're running like a kid-friendly channel. Like, you have no control over that, which is kind of like a lose-lose, because like you're basically, Twitch is ineffectively advertising, you know, on channels that are irrelevant, and the streamer has no control over the ads that are played over top of their stream. Twitch needs to have more transparency about this, for sure. So yeah, instead of Twitch being like, hey, like, you know, like, we need to run ads, like, let's come up with a solution that works for both sides. Ads don't matter for 99% of creators on Twitch. 99% of creators on Twitch don't make any reasonable amount of money from ads. It's not worth playing ads. This is twofold, because the revenue is not there and it turns people away. And small streamers are more affected by viewers leaving their chat than a big streamer. If you're number one in a category, like, people are gonna sit there no matter what. You can roll 3 minutes of ads every hour like clockwork, and they do. The big streamers do. you're gonna make bank, and you're just like, your viewer count doesn't take a hit at all. Like, people are always gonna be coming into your channel. Whereas like the small channels, like that discoverability is so important. It is so important. Like, if you have 100 viewers and you lose like 10 of them because of your ads, like the impact is so much greater. The margins are so much more thin for smaller creators, especially when you take into account that it also negatively impacts discoverability. Viewers don't like to bounce around channels, and this has been something that's been talked about a lot. Viewers don't like to go and explore smaller streams because, first of all, you're gonna have to bounce around a lot more to find something that you want to land on, and B, you're gonna have to watch pre-rolls every single time. People hate pre-rolls. Twitch right now is essentially sacrificing that viewer retention and the discoverability of smaller streamers for just straight up advertising dollars. They know that running ads on smaller channels is so much more of a benefit to them than it is for those streamers. Like, they have to know that. So they're not doing this to benefit streamers at all. This literally doesn't even affect like, you know, the top 1% of their streams. So one of the things that I see, yeah, so people are like, well, so here are some of the arguments that people make. Oh, well, YouTube runs ads. Like, YouTube, like their ads, everyone like loves ads on YouTube. Like, they're like, users are so used to YouTube ads. Yeah, do you know what the difference is? Like, the difference is that YouTube is not live. Like, when you watch an ad, you don't miss the video. Like, the video does not keep playing. Like, isn't that like really silly to think about? Like, streaming is a live platform. Like, Twitch is a live streaming platform. You can't catch up after watching an ad. Oh yeah, there's no scrubbing as well on the videos. At least YouTube Live, you can scrub through live streams. You can't even, that tech does not even exist on Twitch streams. Nobody loves ads. No one loves ads. You know what I mean, though. But it's not like the YouTube video keeps playing if there's an ad in the middle of the YouTube video. So maybe if they had scrubbing, maybe if their picture-in-picture worked properly or was like widespread. Also, it still mutes like like, it puts the stream in the corner. They should put the ad in the corner. But yeah, there's a couple ways that Twitch could be better about ads just in general. And like, these have been suggested before. Like, if you care so much about ads, make ads better. Make ads better for the viewer. Make ads better for the streamer. Don't just like keep throwing ads on top of us. Make do lower third video ads, like the ones, like literally copy what YouTube does in every other way except the part where it's like overplaying on the video. Like, make skippable ads that are 5 seconds long. Make like little lower third video ads that you can X off. Like non-intrusive video ads. Wait, fine, you want us to run ads? We'll run those kind of ads all freaking day if you want. But like, don't only give us the option to run ads that we have no control over top of our stream. I mean, I can't tell you the number of times I've seen ads overplayed on top of like someone's stream in the middle of like something important. And I'm like, okay, really? They could make ads so much better. Okay, so here's the other thing that people say. People say, well, Twitch has to make money. I mean, they have to roll ads. Like it's inevitable. Like they like, wow, I didn't know that all of a sudden we care so much about a multi-billion-dollar company making their bottom dollar, which is owned by a trillion-dollar company. Let me remind you who owns Twitch, by the way. You don't think that they are making money? This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Instead of like trying to be like, oh, well, let me count the dollars that they're making. Like, oh, I just, let me run ads every 3 minutes because I gotta help Papa Bezos make another trillion. Like, come on, really? Like, this is where you care where the pennies are being pinched? If they want to run ads, then they need to figure out how to run ads that's good for the streamers as well. Because guess what? Guess who makes up the platform? It's gonna be the streamers. Hello. Like, they gotta work with streamers on this. I don't think that any streamer is just like completely against ads if it can be done in a way that works for them as well. But like, I'm not gonna run ads because I'm like, oh, Twitch needs money. Here, let me run 3 minutes of ads every hour and make 10 cents so that Twitch can make money. Who has that kind of mindset? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's straight up like a bootlicking mindset. Another thing that I want to say about this, I've seen people say, also, like, I see a lot of people complaining about ads, but not any way to fix it. Well, first of all, actually, yes. Actually, yes, people have suggested ways to make ads better multiple times. Also, it's not up to us to come up with the solution as to how to make ads work. Like, it's okay to call out something that doesn't work for us without having like, well, this is actually how you should do it because we all have marketing backgrounds. Like, no, like, Are you kidding me? This is like saying like, I can't tell that your arm is broken, but like, I also know how, I have to know how to fix it as well. Like, no, like, what is that argument? Like, you can be critical of something without having like an exact solution. Like, this ads don't work for me. They don't work for me. They don't work for 99% of streamers. They don't work for smaller streamers. I know that. I'm not, maybe I don't know how it works. Maybe I don't know the behind the scenes numbers, but I can tell you what works for me. That's up to you to fix it, Twitch. That's not up to us. And I don't understand why people are like up Twitch's butt, like trying to be like counting their pennies for them, or like trying to be like, well, why aren't you suggesting anything? It's like, that's not my job. It's Twitch's job to fix this. If something's not working, I know when my tire's flat, but I'm gonna take it to a mechanic to fix it. And yeah, that's because my dad never taught me how to fix a tire, but you know, whatever. Okay, so another thing is about sponsored streams. Yeah, so this is another thing where like, if you're doing a 4-hour sponsored stream for a game, you're rolling uncontrollable mid-roll ads where you're advertising God knows what every hour on top of your sponsored stream. Like, that's not gonna go well. That's not gonna go very well. That can be problematic. It's good to have you back. Twitch gave me a gift yesterday. They're like, Lowco's back streaming. Let's give her something to rant about for 30 minutes. So one thing that people could say is, well, you know, Microsoft is a multi-billion-dollar company. And look at Mixer. They shut down Mixer. Shouldn't we care? You know, Twitch could shut down if they don't jam enough ads down our throats. Like, we should just open our mouth and gargle it. So here's the thing, guys. Mixer was 1% of the market in streaming, okay? 1% was Mixer, okay? They were dead, okay? Twitch is the #1 dominant platform in this industry. They're not just gonna throw it away. Like, that's not even the same thing at all. Like, Microsoft couldn't figure out how to grow Mixer. Twitch is the dominant platform in this space. They're not gonna like stop thinking like Twitch is gonna shut down any minute. Like, that's such a stupid thing. If they can sign Ninja and every big streamer to $1 million deals, I think they might be making some money, guys. I think they might know how to make some money. I don't know. It's just mind blowing, like how like the people that are just like defending Twitch. Like, why don't you defend yourself? Like, what are you doing? Like, the reason that they're signing people, so they're actually paying streamers to roll ads, to run ads every hour. Like, people are like, they're signing streamers to get a paycheck to run ads, because ads are clearly a very, very profitable thing for Twitch, that they're willing to dish out chunks of cash so that you run ads every hour. Hey, Twitch, guess what? If you want to do that for every partner streamer, then, you know, maybe if you want to pay me a salary to run ads, yeah, we can talk about that. You know, that could be appealing to some people, I would say. But yeah, they're like, that's why they're signing these deals. Can't they just do banner ads around the user interface? Yeah, banner ads would be a cool idea. Skippable video ads. If the pre-rolls were 5 to 15 seconds versus 30 to 45 seconds, that would be better as well. Ads are just, they're just like, they don't make streamers any money. They don't make most streamers any money. The 99% of streamers who are being affected by this don't benefit from this anyway. If anything, it's a detriment to their channel. And so this is what I was starting to say, is Twitch, so don't get me wrong, I love Twitch. I have been on this platform for 6.5 years. I am critical of it because I care, not because I like get off on trashing Twitch. Like, this is a platform that I've been a part of for 6.5 years, and I've seen where YouTube has gone, and I'm seeing where Twitch is going, and it's not going in a great direction. Understandably, there are growing pains with a company that is, you know, now owned by $1 trillion company and makes, you know, is worth a couple $1 billion. Obviously, things are going to change and things are going to be different, and the Twitch needs to make money. We get it. But like, then stop with this like bleed purple mentality where like it's such a, it's so like, it's indoctrination really, is like to be like, yeah, bleed purple. I bleed purple. Like, I'm like this loyalist thing is just harmful to creators, because Twitch is not looking out for you. They're looking out for themselves. It's a business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. It's Amazon. They are ruthless and they're trying to make money. This is capitalism, folks, okay? They're trying to make their money. So stop like trying to be like, oh, I bleed purple, like die hard Twitch, like, and look out for yourself for once. Like, you need to be aware of these types of maneuvers and these types of features and be loud about it, because trust me, you don't want Twitch to go in this direction. Like, this is not good for anyone. It's not good for you. It's not good for viewers. It's not good for streamers.